Kate and George Tokarenko are among millions of young Ukrainian couples whose lives were shaken and transformed a year ago. When Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24, 2022, they found themselves facing a life-changing decision: to leave their home city or stay. If they were to leave, where would they go and for how long? Every minute, it seemed, they wondered what was next.
We gathered some of our belongings, had breakfast, and sat down, started watching the news. We were in shock all day, in such a strange state when you don't understand what's going on.
In the end, they decided to stay in Kyiv.
We realized that we were making the right decision to stay in Kyiv because there was a relative sense of security. We understood that Kyiv would be defended and that we would definitely not be lost in Kyiv.
I did not want to leave Kyiv at all. I wanted to be here. I felt safe. I had no doubts that everything would be fine.
Then the unimaginable happened. Russian forces targeted Kyiv. Intense shelling began, and the young couple took cover in the city's metro system for the first several nights. The experience was life-changing.
We were right at this spot when we went down to the subway several times during the fiercest battles for Kyiv. We were completely unprepared for this. We took our 2 cats, we were with a friend and the 2 of us. The first night was terrible. To be honest, I don't even understand how we were preparing to stay here. The second time we came down here, we were already better prepared. We took blankets to sit on, even some pillows. We tried to make ourselves comfortable, but it's very cold in the subway at night, so it didn't help us much.
What really touched me was that people here were always helping us. At first, they asked if we had everything we need and offered some food. And on the second night, the subway workers kept coming up, inviting us for tea, all kinds of goodies and food. In general, there was a feeling that the people who were here were taken care of.
In September 2022, they decided life could not wait, and the couple were married. But it wasn't the only major change. The war transformed their worldview and sense of identity.
We spoke Russian in everyday life before everything happened. Now we understand that we want to raise our children in the Ukrainian language, and we ourselves switched to the Ukrainian language.
To them, Russia was never a friend, but they, like many Ukrainians, saw it as a relative from the past. Today, Kate and George say that, for them, that feeling is gone.
The war made it clear what Ukraine is and who Ukrainians are. I think this feeling will last forever.
And their focus has grown to include the fate of their nation, not just their own.
There will be no more passivity. We create our future, and we cannot wait for some other proactive people to decide this future for us.
Kate and George's story reflects the war's long-lasting impact on Ukraine's young people. A new war generation with a redefined sense of nationhood, nearly 32 years after Ukraine gained independence. Anna Chernikova for VOA News, Kyiv.